When you play ArGO, you immediately feel it. That personal touch you only get from people who grew up with a forest as their playground. You'll find it in the dialogue, the characters, and the humor. Everything carries the fingerprints of creators who grew up knowing the trees, the trails, and the wildlife like the back of their hands. And you'd be right. Two of ArGO's creators, Joanna and her sibling, were literally born and raised in Oloolua Forest, the same forest where the hiking game takes place. They owe this epic childhood to their mother, whose scientific career allowed them residency right inside the forest. Joanna often says the characters in the game are inspired by the people who shaped her childhood. Most of us grew up within estates, cycling on concrete pavements, playing Bano in parking lots, and shouting "Found you" when we spot a friend hiding behind a wall during Brikicho. Their siblings, on the other hand, had it completely different. Instead of sleepovers at friends' houses, they had free access to the campsite, joining campers for evenings of wild adventure. Instead of neighbors peeking over balconies, they had tiny antelope peeking through the bush. Instead of shortcuts through each other's backyards, they created panya routes to scenic places inside Oloolua Forest like the top of the waterfall. That's the kind of magic they poured into ArGO. So what is ArGO? It's a mobile game that turns a real hike through Oloolua Forest in Karen into a playful, story-driven adventure filled with hologram-like characters. A bit like Pokemon Go, but Kenyan and rooted in nature. It's set inside an indigenous forest filled with incredible places to explore. The waterfall, the cave, the bamboo, and ancient trees that have seen more history than any of us. So how does it work? To play, you start by downloading the app from the Google Play Store. Once you have it, you hike to campsite A to find the first ArGO signboard. It looks normal, but don't be fooled. That board has an invisible marker, something like a QR code, only cooler and more mysterious. When you point your phone at it, the forest literally comes alive. The first character you meet is Lulu, the spirit of the forest, an adorable tree-like creature with leafy, voluminous hair that looks ready for a natural hair commercial. Then you meet the other guardians, Rookie the monkey, Popo the fruit bat, and Hariri the gentle bamboo warden. Here's what the gameplay actually looks like. This is Joanna placing Rookie on the ground, and yes, you can make her float too. This is Mutuma bonding with Lulu before confronting the troublemaker causing chaos in the forest. And this is me attempting to rescue Popo. It didn't go perfectly, but Popo survived, so we are good. As you continue hiking, ArGO guides you to real locations deeper inside Oloolua. At the waterfall, you meet Auntie Rookie and her son Timo. Timo is, how do I put this, mischievous, which makes sense because he hangs out with the actual monkey troop famous for stealing snacks. If your mandazi disappears at Oloolua, just know you are warned. As the story unfolds, you begin to see how the main villain impacts each guardian. Popo feels it in the caves, Hariri senses it among the bamboo, and Lulu needs you the most. And that's what I love about ArGO. It's entertaining, but it also helps you explore Oloolua with purpose, discovering its beauty, its wildlife, and the challenges that the forest faces. The ending comes with a big realization, one that shows you and the villain aren't so different, but let me hold my mouth before I spoil things. So that's how ArGO works. A little scanning, a little walking, a whole lot of adorable hologram-like creatures that turn your hike into something unforgettable. So go play it at Oloolua Forest. Lulu is waiting for you.